Community health service employees provide care in people's homes. All workers must wear personal protective equipment when a client is deemed to be on isolation precautions. Putting on and taking off PPE is commonly called donning and doffing and must be done in a certain order to be safe. This video demonstrates a community health employee safely donning and doffing PPE. As you can see, the employee is just inside the home in front of the door. She gets ready to put on her personal protective equipment. First, she washes her hands using the alcohol-based hand rub, also called ABHR. She squirts some into the palm of her hand and rubs her hands together, covering all surface areas of her hands, including palms, back of the hand, fingertips, thumbs, and wrists. Next, she puts on her gown. She carefully lifts the neck hole over her head, slides her arms into the sleeves, then ties her waist ties so they do not come loose or tear. Notice how her back is fully covered. The next step is to put on a mask with a shield attached to it, looping the elastics gently around her ears and ensures the mask is in the right spot for her face. She pinches the nose piece so it sits on the bridge of her nose. She washes her hands again using ABHR. When her hands are dry, she loops the sleeve holes of her gown over each thumb. She now puts on gloves so that they are over the cuff of her gown. While donning, she accidentally dropped a glove because she picked up too many. Notice how she just ignored it? If you drop something like a glove, leave it be until just before you remove your gown at the end of your visit. She is now ready to assist her client. The employee will now doff her PPE carefully at the end of her visit. First, she unties the side tie. She crosses her arms while grabbing the gown from each shoulder. She gently pulls straight out until the neck snap breaks. Still holding the gown, she rolls it down and away from her body until she reaches her wrists. She now grabs one sleeve with the opposite hand, and using the gown as cover, she pulls the gown off one hand. She carefully tucks her bare thumb underneath the remaining glove on her other hand and pulls the other sleeve off. She places the rolled up gown into an empty bag that once held her PPE. At this point, it is very important that she washes her hands using the ABHR. Again, she ensures that all surfaces of her hands are cleaned: palms, back of the hands, between the fingers, fingertips, thumbs, and wrists. After her hands are dry, she removes her mask and places it in the bag with the discarded gown, then ties the bag closed. She places the tied bag in the client's garbage bin that's closest to the door. This is a good time to wipe down your bag with a cleaning wipe. She now washes her hands for a final time. Thank you to all community health service employees for your dedication and hard work. You make a big difference to people's lives every day.